Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to my little slice of the internet. This here is Ox Bigley, and we are going to be looking at November's horror BAM box. So, I don't remember any of the properties that were going to be in this. I do know that there's supposedly a Funko Pop signed in this. The last one they did was the person who played Chucky in Child's Play. The person they certain scenes where they had him running around. Of course, this is before CGI, so they had a little person in a suit, and that's who signed it. So, as per usual, we have the black tissue paper, but have the pin visible, which this looks like maybe a Martian from Mars Attacks, but done in a really weird style. Or possibly the Grinch with an exposed brain. I'm not entirely sure what that is. We'll get to that in a moment. I see something else in here, another badge, pin badge. Previously we've had Ashes from S-Mart, but this one is from, what was this? Forey Electric Sales Advisor Shaun, from Shaun of the Dead. That's one of the properties. I forgot about that. So, I am going to... This is the pop. That's going to be last. So, let me see. And that's the spoiler sheet on the bottom. This is, Dawn of the Dead. Bit of artwork that is, Bob, I think his name was. Not really sure. This art print from Fan Art Collection titled Dawn has been hand signed by artist Zombie, Zombee, for BAM Horror Box, and is guaranteed to be authentic. So, now on to the pop, because that's the only thing left to look at. From Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. And look, BAM box, I am forever your friend, but take the plastic off of these covers first. So, I don't know anything about this. This is a newer movie. It's supposed to be coming out. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Apparently there's only two of these. There's Harold, which actually looks kind of cool, like a scarecrow, and then there's the Jangly Man here. I don't know why he's jangly, but apparently he's jangly. So, let me see what it says up here on the... so this Funko Pop has been hand-signed by Troy James, who played Jangly Man in Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. It was signed during a private signing for the BAM Horror Box and is guaranteed to be authentic. Now, again, I have not seen this movie, so I know nothing about it. Although the design of this figure is quite cool, so I might have to seek this movie out. And by the way, this is Harold on the back here, which is kind of cool, like a scarecrow. So, let me look at the cheat sheet and see if I missed anything. Let me find the cheat sheet and see if I missed anything. So, we have... Interesting. Okay, it was from Mars Attacks. Okay, so the celebrity autograph was the Funko Pop. Okay, this was box 11 for horror. You had the artist Wizard. What's his name? Wizard of Barge captured one of our favorite movies perfectly with this fan-inspired pin set. There are variants. I have, of course, the common, which is fine. The art print, which was the see Bob. I have the the regular one. Yeah, I have the regular one. Looks like can't really tell what the alternate is supposed to be. I can't really make that out. It's slightly different. I don't know what the difference is. And then we have the name badge. Says, take the car, go to Mums, kill Phil, grab Liz, go to the Winchester, have a nice cold pint, and wait for all this to blow over. Now you can be Sean with this 4E Electric employee name badge PropReplica. It's kind of cool. I would probably put this with my S-Mart badge if I could find it. I don't know if I said that right earlier when I was talking about the S-Mart badge, but anyway. So, and then there's a giveaway, which is a piece of there's a photograph there signed by Jennifer Tilly. Okay. Chance to win, go to the website there. So yeah, I don't know some of these things. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have seen I own Shaun of the Dead, so that's something I own. I have seen it a couple of times. Obviously, I've seen Mars Attacks. The artwork on here is kind of interesting. It's somewhat reminiscent. Let me show you the other pins. Actually, I don't think I'll show you it, but like you'll see what I'm talking about. This the artwork. It's interesting. The ray guns would have been better in my opinion. That's my opinion. No offense to the artist, but yeah, it's just the stylistic choice is a little out there. Art print. If you like Dawn of the Dead, rather, that's a good art print. This character, Bob, I think it was Bob. I can't remember the bloody name, the zombie's name, but he was one that the in the underground bunker, the scientist was trying to test his mind to see what he remembered, what he did not, what sort of things. Like he had a Walkman and he was listening to music. He he picked up a razor and started trying to use it. Of course, it was just taking chunks of flesh off his face. You know what? That's a total. I know that feel. So, and Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark says, if you are like Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark was a part of your adolescence, it was a book, by the way. It started off as a book. The story stuck in your minds, and now we get to welcome back Troy James, only this time as Jingling Man. I don't know who Troy James is. I will have to look that up. I feel dumb for not knowing that. I probably should. But yeah, I know that they made a movie that recently, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I know that most of the stories that were in there were just like you yelled at the end of it as a jump scare, basically, for people who were listening to you tell the story. With that said, if you want your own bandbox, link is always in the description. Bandbox.com, thebandbox.com. I believe it's about $30 shipped. In that general vicinity, your regular price for these things. They do have horror box. They have their pop culture box, which can cross over depending on what properties they cover. I will be getting both the box 12s of pop culture and horror. Some cool things that's going to be showing up in that. I think they're doing Krampus. I think they're also doing, I want to say maybe Home Alone for the pop culture box. I forgot. Regardless, there's going to be cool stuff. And I think if it's not box 12, it was box 11 for pop culture. It's going to be there was a signed Disney Pop. So if it's 12, then we will see. I think maybe one of the boxes has a Die Hard in it, but I'm not entirely sure. So, regardless, that has been November Box 11, Bandbox Horror. Periodically, also they do fire sales, which is like they kind of you're liquidating old stock, which is cool. In case you miss something, it's it's a good chance to get it back. Also, they're quarterly. Is it quarterly? Yeah. They're doing the band Big Box, which I got the first one, which was it was a test run. It was Ghostbusters. Had some cool things in. 2 pins and an animation cell signed animation cell by the actor who originally played the character. Yeah, so some really cool stuff. So, by all means, go and get some of this because one-of-a-kind stuff, very limited editions, and unlike any other box service, these guys let you in the loop. Every Friday these guys are coming up doing live streams, and they're telling you what's going on. Hey, this is going to be there's been a shipment delay. We were waiting on this item here. It should be they tell you what's going on. I never had that with any other box I've subscribed to, and I'm very happy with that. So. Hint, NECA, please, start doing that when it comes to Loot Crate, since you own it now. Please, or get it to these guys. Let them oversee it. Regardless, I'm rambling anyway. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next month, or hopefully a little bit later this month, for Box 12s. Both Box 12s. I'll see you next time. Bye.